Okay, so I kind of just wanted to make a part 2 to this video right here. It's a tutorial about how to add custom radio stations. Hopefully this will simplify the whole process, make the actual tutorial part shorter, and clarify some things and answer some of the questions that the comments have. So let's get into this, huh? So to get ATS and ETS to have, or ETS2 to have different radio stations, you have to go into a certain file. I believe that it's up here. Yeah, American Truck Simulator, and then you want to go to. Forgive me, it's been a while since I've done this actually. You're gonna want to go to. It's in here somewhere. Alright, okay. So you want to go to here, and I'm using Notepad++ because it makes it cleaner. You want to go to there, and then you're going to want to add stuff from here. But how do you get a radio station that's going to work? Well, let's say you have a radio station already that you already want. You're going to want to go to this website right here, fmlstream.org/index, or just fmlstream, or is that FM? Okay, so it's just FM stream. So I assume that this is just FM radios and not AM. FM stands for frequency modulation, and AM stands for aperture modulation. It's just a difference on how radios are, or radio shows and stuff are broadcast. So let's find one here. I'm pretty much just going to pick a random one. I'm going to pick this one because it is an MP3. This one should work.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland. Support.
So we're going to want to copy this link right here. Copy it. So highlight it with your mouse, and you can press Control and C, or you can right click it and press copy. That works too. And then there are a couple ways that you can really do this. You can copy this last line here. You can copy this last line here. You can paste it again. Let's see, yeah, so copy this one, paste it again, then change the first number here to the next one down. So this one's 47, this one's 48, so this one must be 49. You're going to want to copy this link again, and you're going to put it right here in the first line. Before that little break there, I'm going to paste it. Just like that. The radio name is Radio Heartland, NPR. Never heard of this before. You're going to copy it, or you can just, just remember it and paste it in here. It doesn't really matter at all. So after that break, that's where the name is going to be. Radio Heartland NPR. Right here. Doesn't say on here what the actually I think it does. Right here. Minnesota Public Radio, which probably wasn't a good thing, but actually no, it's right here. Americana, something like that. That's what the what's it called? A genre of the radio station is. So Americana. Copy. And then you're going to paste it. The language is English. Doesn't say it here, but I mean, you can play it.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland, supported by Ike Mazda.
You can tell that it's English, so leave that as the same. And then this first one here, this first number, that is the bit rate.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland.
Shut up.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland. Support.
Shut up.
Thanks for listening to
Shut up. Thank you. So, 128. And I believe that's the same. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's the bit rate. I think if you just put this as 2, it won't change anything. I think it's more of a information thing. And then there's the last number here. This number here is just to say if it's going to be selected by default. We don't want it to be selected by default, so we just select 0. And that's what we select for all of these. We don't want anything to be playing when we go into the game. If we set it as 1, then when you load your profile, whatever, it will be playing when you get into the game. This is the way that I normally do it, but there's another way. There's a convenient website, and I'll show this one real quick. I don't really like it too much. So there's a really cool website here. It's right here. It's called Truckers Radio. It works for both Euro Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. Or maybe not. Hope I don't actually need to. I think I do though. Yep, I have to sign in. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. Alright, so now that I'm signed in, I'm going to go ahead and go to my profile, my playlist, and I'm going to add a new playlist. I'm just gonna name it something random. Don't really care about this playlist. Then I'm going to go to let's see, I'm just gonna go to radio station here. Take me to a random.
Everyone, these games will be able to be staged in.
That one works. Don't know what this one is, but I'm gonna go ahead and press the add to list button. Then I'm gonna select the playlist that I just made. I'm gonna select add to list. Might as well go to another radio station just in case.
And Click in the M&M app.
That does that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and press add to list again. Chickens. Add it to the list. I'm gonna do one last one just to make sure. It works. I actually kind of like that one. Chickens. Add to list. Now we have 3 on our list. So after you find all of the music that you like, you're gonna go to playlist, and you're gonna go to that playlist that you just made and that you just added all that stuff to. Then you're gonna press export to game. It'll give you 3 options: American Truck Simulator, Cattle and Crops, and Euro Truck Simulator 2. Still don't know what this Cattle and Crops game is, so let's search it up. I believe this is the one that Dick was talking about. You know what? To me, this kind of looks like Farming Simulator, but just a little bit more realistic. Anyway, so you can export it to American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Cattle and Crops. I believe these two are. I believe they are pretty much the same thing. I haven't clicked this one yet, but I've clicked this one and this one. They're pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna click this one. Son of a bitch. Go to downloads. So I'm gonna go to desktop. No. 3D. Go to downloads again. Save it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna extract here smart or extract here whatever. You have to have some sort of a extractor. I use BandyZip. I like the program. You can use whatever the fuck you want, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna right click this and you're gonna press edit with Notepad. You can see the 3 that I have. It's actually kind of cool. I like this one. So I'm gonna just select this first one because I don't really want to replace the one that I just had. I'm gonna copy it. Go back over here. I'm gonna select this whole thing. I'm gonna paste it. Son of a bitch. I knew that I was gonna have to do a cut or something in here, but I didn't know that I was gonna open up my save location to that place. You know what? I'm not going to do any cuts. Instead, I'm going to come back with a different editor. Maybe I'll even make a video on how to edit videos for completely free. Do all sorts of different things with free stuff. But anyways, here are the 2 that I just added. Heartland NPR Americana, or Heartland NPR, and BBC World Service. Those are the 2 I just added. So I'm going to press File, and I'm going to press Save. Or you could just press File and Save As. With Notepad++, they have a pretty much good thing. If you make an edit to this and then you press the X button here, it'll ask you if you want to save it, or maybe it saves it automatically, I can't remember. But it'll always save it when you close it, if you tell it to save and leave. So that's that, and then we're going to go to Steam right here. I'm going to go to library, whatever. American Truck Simulator 2. Dude, this game isn't installed, is it? No, it's not. Sorry, just really wanted to check that. Okay, so American Truck Simulator 2, American Truck Simulator, because that's the one that I have that all stuff on. I'm gonna first launch. My PlayStation controller is not plugged in. Then you're going to go ahead and go to the radio. You can either go down here to this button, or you can press R, or just press R. Then you can see the two that I added. Heartland.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland, supported by Ike.
And BBC World Service.
The first batch of its unused coronavirus vaccines. This is Paul Henley with NewsHour live from the BBC. In the United
Sorry, I do really like that voice. Ooh, he said something about the United States.
Stop settling lawsuits for concussion on the basis of a formula that assumes black players have worse cognitive function. Some former players who are black have been refused payouts under a compensation scheme for brain injuries, and their supporters say racism was the reason. I've been talking to Ken Jenkins, who played professional football in the 1980s and is now an insurance executive. He is supporting the litigation being brought.
That's interesting. If you get the file from Radio Truckers, you don't have to do the copy and pasting thing. You could just drag and drop the file from your downloads or whatever. And downloads here in American Truck Simulator. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do this. And all you really have to do is drag over here, drop. Then it will ask you if you want to replace the file. Then I'm not going to, so I'm going to go ahead and press skip. Please tell me it didn't actually do anything. Yeah, it didn't actually do anything. All I did was press skip and it didn't do anything. But those are two ways that you can do it. I prefer the first one because it seems a little bit easier and you kind of cut out the middleman. But you can use either way that you want. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and get into the comments. How long have I been recording? I've been recording for 19 minutes 27 seconds. So it's not actually that long. It's not actually shorter. But that's because I went over the second one. Anyways, let's get into the comments. It would be faster to pull up Steam Overlay and hit Force Quit. I believe that was... Oh, I can't find it. But I said something about it taking a long time to quit out of the game. But as you saw, it didn't take very long. So that's okay then. This guy told me to use OBS recording. I don't really want to. I'm not going to go through all of them. I didn't really plan this too much. I'm just going through the comments. But I don't really want to. I have Bandicam. I got this for my birthday when I was like 15, something like that, when I was really serious about recording. And I really enjoy using Bandicam. Plus, apparently there's this feature here that allows you to capture HDMI devices. But I've never actually messed with that. Kind of want to. Kind of interested. But I'm not too sure how it would work. And then there's this game recording mode, and you can do all sorts of different things. And the bundle that my father got me for my birthday came with this program called Bandicoot, which allows me to split videos, join them, and I believe there was another thing that I can do, but I can't remember what it was. So, no. I got that covered. The only method that works that's, free, and yeah, it's completely free, and it 100% works. The radio station I want to add is only in web player format. Will it work? It will work as long as it's MP4 or MP3. Yeah, MP3. It has to be MP3, and that's the first thing right here.
Thanks for listening to Radio Heartland, supported by Ike Mazda in St. Cloud.
Mute side. There we go. It has to be MP3. It won't work if it's HE2 or web format. It won't work for web. It won't work for LC. It has to be MP3. If it won't work, and I had a problem a while back with Jack FM. The one that I found, Control F, Victoria. The one that I found for my country, or for where I was, is Victoria, Texas, and it's only web format. So if you want it, I suggest searching for the radio station slogan. Yeah, slogan. You want to copy that, and then you want to paste it in here. Control V, and then as you can see, found one right up here. And this one here, if it will sneaking out, and this is what is this one here. I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. This one here is the same thing as the Victoria, Texas one. I promise you. Victoria, Texas. It's the same thing. It appears you have an ad blocker. Oh yeah, I do have an ad blocker. Once.
You look at me, you got nothing left to say. I'm on about it.
They're the same thing. Just trust me on that, okay? They're the same thing. You just want to search for the slogan here. You press Control plus F. It'll bring up the search bar here, and then you copy the slogan, paste it in here, and then you can see all of the different radio stations. Sometimes there are just one radio station for your specific place, and when that's the case, it's unfortunate if it is only web or HE or LC or HE2, but as long as it's MP3, you can do it. When I play it, it's just silent. Maybe you didn't paste in the full link. Maybe when you pasted it in, maybe when you copied the link, it wasn't MP3. If it's not MP3, it will be just silent. But I have noticed 1 or 2 MP3 links don't work. Even though they work over here, they aren't going to work in the game, and I don't really understand why. But if that's the case, just, search the slogan. You can probably find a similar station. You can just go to YouTube, search songs you like, and go to a other fan and search MP3 converter and download the file, then put it in the music folder in ETS2 or ATS. Yes, you can do that, but this tutorial isn't for playing your music files in American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2. This tutorial is for linking radio stations to your game. I don't know how this person didn't, maybe they didn't read the title or something. It says how to add your own radio station in ATS or ETS. But anyways, let's see. It says fix it please. I just did it and it works. I do it every once in a while. I did it at 12/6/20, and then I did it 5/10/2021. Worked. If it doesn't work, let me know. I'll try it, make sure it works for me, and if it works for me, it should work for you, as long as you do it right. And if you still can't figure it out, let me know. Get with me. I think I have my I think I have an email up here, the about section. I have an email up here. If you don't know, if it still doesn't work, message me at this email address, and then have the subject as I can't get American Truck Simulator or ETS2, ATS or ETS2 to play my radio station. Tell me the name of your radio station, or like send a screenshot of the radio station that you're trying to get, and then I'll help you out with that. If you really can't figure out how to do it, let me know, and then I'll do it for you, because it's somewhat easy for me to do. It's not really a problem. This didn't work for me. I can't get it to work. Yeah, I just, what I just said pretty much covers all these things. Let's see. Only certain types of URLs work. Yep, that is true. Only MP3 works. Well, I'm just checking to make sure. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Right, so I think I got everything cleared up. If you have any more questions, go ahead and talk down in the description or in the comment section. Post your questions down here. If you still need help, go ahead and send me an email with the subject as I cannot get my ATS or ETS radio to work, or ETS2 radio help. That would probably work too. Let's see. I don't believe there's anything else I need. If I get a lot of requests, then I will probably make a Discord server and post it in the comment section, or like update the description or something, so you can join there instead and ask the questions that you need help with. So before you send me an email, go ahead and check the description real quick. And if there's no Discord server, then go ahead and just send me the email. But if there is a Discord server, then please join that instead of sending me the email. Well, anyways, I hope this video answered some of your questions. If it didn't, let me know. If there's any more questions that you need answered, ask them in a comment section. I'm getting better at looking through my comments, so I try my best to answer the questions that people ask me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Comment down below about how I can better improve how to record and stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully soon I will do a TMP with some friends, or like some sort of multiplayer with ATS2 and ETS2. I hope that it's actually very good. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.